Namaste everyone. Let's start the class with the chanting part. Om Atha Katopanishad Prathama Valli Shanti Mantraha Harihi Om Om Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः वैश्वानरः प्रविशत्यतिथिर्ब्राह्मणो गृहान् तस्यैतां शान्तिं कुर्वन्ति हरवैवस्वतोदकम् आशाप्रतीक्षे सङ्गतं सूनृताञ्च इष्टापूर्ते पुत्रपशूंश्च सर्वान् एतद्वृङ्क्ते पुरुषस्याल्पमेधसः यस्यानश्नन् वसतिर्ब्राह्मणो गृहे तिस्रो रात्रिर्यदवात्सि गृहे मे नश्नन् ब्रह्मन्नतिथिर्नमस्यः नमस्तेऽस्तु ब्रह्मन् स्वस्ति मेऽस्तु तस्मात् प्रतित्तीन् वरान् वृणीष्व शान्तसङ्कल्पः सुमना यथा स्यात् वीतमन्युर्गौतमो माभिमृत्यो त्वत्प्रतिष्ठं माभिवदे प्रतीत एतत्त्रयाणां प्रथमं वरं वृणे यथा पुरस्ताद्भविता प्रतीत औद्धालकीरारुणिर्मप्रतिष्ठः सुखं रात्रिशयिता वीतमन्युः त्वां दृशिवान् मृत्युमुखात् प्रमुक्तम्. Okay, we are done with the chanting part. So the verses which I have chanted is from mantra 7 till mantra 11. In the last class we have seen first 6 verses. So verse is nothing but a mantra. So we have seen first 6 verses in the last class. So today I chanted from 7th till 11th. So now we will see the explanation for each and every mantra. I'll start with the 7th mantra. Already I chanted these mantras, so I'll just read it and then we'll see the explanation. वैश्वानरः प्रविशत्यतिथिर्ब्राह्मणो गृहान् तस्यैतां शान्तिं कुर्वन्ति हरवैवस्वतोदकम्. Here it says, in the last class what we have seen, that Vajasravas, who was doing the yajna, so he was supposed to sacrifice whatever he has, everything he was supposed to sacrifice in that yajna, but he was unwilling, so to give everything as a dakshina. So he was a kind of person like whatever is not useful to him, that he wanted to offer it as a dakshina. So he offered a barren cows to the priests and the people who gathered over there. Some parts, so he divided who has to go which part, who has to get which part, so that like that he divided and then he distributed that barren cows in that yajna. Then what happened, Nachiketa, who was the son of Vajasravas, so he thought like what kind of dakshina is this, So he was giving this type of dakshina, so it was not good to him. So he will definitely go to the loka where there is no satisfaction at all. So thinking in that way, Nachiketa approached his father. Then his father and then asked him, to whom you are offering me. So it is like a sarva dakshina, right? So everything whatever he owns up, everything he has to sacrifice in that yagna. So Nachiketa also belong to Vajasravas. So Nachiketa also supposed to offer as a dakshina, right? So that's why Nachiketa approached his father and then asked, to whom you are offering me. Like that he asked thrice. Nachiketa asked his father thrice. Then his father was very angry and then replied like, you are not supposed to intrude your father like this. This is not the right behavior for any son. So I'm giving you to Yama. Like that he replied, angrily he replied. Then Nachiketa felt bad with his father's words and he came back from that place. And then he thought like, why, what did I do? Why my father is offering me to Yama, who is a Mrityu Devata? So what did I do? I always do my best. I have been doing my best. I always be the best among the people, or at least mediocre people, but I never be the least person. With my behavior, I have been showing my good behavior among everyone, including my father. Thinking in that way, Nachiketa approached his father, Vajasravas, and then said like, okay, that's okay, whatever happened is happened. So anyway, you already told me that you are offering me to Yama, so that's okay, let it happen. Anyway, it is unpleasant, it may seem to be unpleasant, but that's okay, I'm fine with it, let it happen. So see your ancestors what they were doing, so they never take their words back, so you also don't take your words back, let it happen, I'll definitely go to Yama. So like that the conversation happened, and after that what exactly happened, that is not mentioned in the Katopanishad. So only that conversation happened, Nachiketa replied, that's it. After that the seventh mantra started. So now in this mantra, Nachiketa directly approached, uh, he reached Yama's house. He reached Yama's house, but Yama was not there in his palace. So Nachiketa had to wait outside his palace. For 3 days he waited very patiently. So outside of Yama's palace, Nachiketa waited for 3 days. And Yama returned on the fourth day. So here in this Katopanishad, Nachiketa was a guest, right? So a guest is nothing but Athidi. So Athidi is supposed to get the required hospitality from a host. So any host is supposed to offer food, clothes, and some puja, some required puja. In the earlier days, they were not like us, so they used to do the required puja. To if some guest comes, he is treated as a god. He will be treated as a god, and then they will do puja to that guest, and then they will offer clothes and they will offer food, whatever best that host can do. So they will do that. So currently in our times, currently we are not doing, but earlier those people are like that. So a guest will be treated as a god and they will get the required hospitality from the host. So in Katopanishad, so in this Nachiketa's story, this was not, he did not get that required hospitality from the host because Yama was not there and the courtiers. In Yama's palace, there are some courtiers, right? So they did not allow Nachiketa to enter into his palace. So that's why Nachiketa waited outside. So here Nachiketa did not get that required hospitality. So that's what it says. We'll move to the next mantra. Asha pratikshe sangatam sunrutancha ishtapurte putra pashuncha sarvan एतद् वृङ्क्ते पुरुषस्य अल्पमेधसः यस्यानश्नन् वसति ब्राह्मणो गृहे. So Nachiketa had to, he was a guest, right? He was Brahmin and he was a guest. But a guest is not supposed to starve at any host house. But here he starves for 3 days. He did not take any water, he did not take any food. Without anything, he starved and then he waited outside of Yama's house, Yama's palace. So here it says when a guest starves at a host house without any hospitality or anything, the guest will take away all the virtues and merits of a host. When I say virtues and merits, it includes all his punya and all his property, children, and cattle wealth, everything. It includes everything. Whatever a host owns up, so everything will be destroyed. Why? Because due to one reason that a guest did not get the required hospitality and he was not happy. So a guest starved in the host house. So that is the reason. So here when Yama returned the fourth day to his palace, his courtiers told him, a guest has come who is an uninvited guest. So no one invited Nachiketa, right? So Vajasrava sent him to Yama. So Nachiketa had to come to Yama's palace. And Yama also did not know that Nachiketa was coming to his palace. That's why he was not there. He returned on the fourth day. So his courtiers told him, a guest has come who is an uninvited guest. But he is the most important, he is a Brahmin. That's what he said. They said. And then they also said like that Brahmin came came as a universal fire, like a Agni Devata. He was in a full of fire because he was outside of his palace, right? And he was starved for 3 days. He did not have any food and water, anything, nothing he had. So he starved and he was like a burning fire, like Agni Devata. So that's what the courtiers told to Yama. Then Yama was little scared and he was shocked. Why? Because he did not know. Otherwise, uh, he would have stayed in his house only. He did not. He was not aware of this. So that's why he was out. That's why he returned on the fourth day. So Yama was shocked, and then Yama told his courtiers like, "Okay, go. Please ask him to come. Go and give him water. Let him not burn like a fire. So give him water and let him calm down." So that's what Yama told to his courtiers. We'll move to the next mantra. तिस्रो रात्रिर्यदवात्सि गृहे मे नश्नन् ब्रह्मणथिर्नमस्यः नमस्ते अस्तु ब्रह्मन् स्वस्तिमेस्तु तस्मात् प्रतिथिर्वरान् वृणीष्व. So Yama told his courtiers that go and let him calm down, don't let him fire, go and give him water. So that is happened. After that, now Yama approached Nachiketas. Nachiketa entered inside of Yama's palace, and now Yama is saying this to Nachiketa. He is saying like, "Oh Brahmana, you have starved in my house for 3 days. I was not aware that you are coming, so you had to stay outside, and you starved without any water and food. But I'll get a great sin. It's a great papam for me. So let it not happen. So I'll give you 3 boons. So you please choose whatever is there in your mind, whatever you like. It may be anything. So you can ask me 3 boons as an alternative. Why? Because he starved for 3 whole days, day and night, 3 whole days, full days he starved. So that's why Yama has offered 3 boons. So saying in this manner, he told like, let me not get that sin of not serving a guest. So let everything auspicious happen to me. So please ask me 3 boons, whatever is there in your mind. That's what Yama said to Nachiketa. We'll move to the next mantra. शान्तसङ्कल्पः सुमना यथा स्याद् वीतमन्युर्गौतममाभिमृत्यो त्वत्प्रतिष्ठं माभिवदे प्रतीत एतत्त्रयाणां प्रथमं वरं वृणे. Now Yama asked Nachiketa to choose 3 boons, right? So whatever is there in Nachiketa's mind, he can ask. Now Nachiketa is asking. What he asked? Nachiketa asked like his father, who is Vajasravas, that my father has to receive me with a calm mind as he was before. So he should not be angry on me. He should receive me with a calm mind, and he should not think that his son was dead. Why? Because he offered his son to Yama, right? So if someone is offering to Yama, it's like their expectation will be that person will be dead only. So Yama is a Mrityu Devata. So Nachiketa is asking like, my father should not think that his son was dead and returning. So he was as cool as he was before, and he has to receive me with a calm mind, and he should not be angry on me. So I am choosing this as a first boon. So please give me. Please approve that boon. That's what Nachiketa asked to Yama. We'll move to the next mantra. Yata purastat bhavita pratita औद्दालकीरारुणिः प्रतिष्ठः सुखं रात्रिशयिता वीतमन्युः त्वां दशिवान् मृत्युमुखात् प्रमुक्तम्. So after Nachiketa asking that as a first boon, so Yama replied like, okay, definitely let it happen. I am blessing this. I am giving you this boon. Your boon is granted. So your father will not be angry on you when you approach him. when you go to your home. So he will receive you with a calm mind, without any anger and all. So why? Because you returned with full of knowledge. So he will be very happy to receive you. So this is my blessing. So your boon is granted. So that's what Yama replied. So here Yama accepted Nachiketa's first boon. So this is what this mantra says. So these are the mantras for today's class, and we'll see next few mantras in the next class. Thank you all for joining. We'll close this class with a closing prayer. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ